It was clear when I was watching it.
Yeah, I know it was clear. Like I hit the light and then it's super bright. I don't know. For the guys that are in here already, the Padres, the guy that bought the Braves sent me a message a few minutes ago and said he didn't want them. So that was pretty cool. But they're available if you want them. I put the information in the chat. The Padres as well. That was a little less than what they sold for. So, but that was right at what they sold for yesterday. If not, I'll roll with them. Got a bunch of new guys in here tonight. A few from yesterday. I think Dave and Richard and Sean got the Giants. Chris got the Dodgers. We'll get going here in a few. We'll let a few more people get in. That's the first. I had 2 people cancel last minute. Makes no difference. Six o'clock. Get about. We've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 17 different people. So last night it was like 11. So I'll give it about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then we'll get started. Rick, somebody bought that. They bid on them. They just they decided they didn't want him last minute. So that's why I sent you the second chance offer. And then there was another guy. So I figured I'd just meet in the middle at 30. If you still want them, you can just send it to my PayPal. Edward, I'll let you have them, but I got to make sure Rick doesn't want them because he was the guy that was the second bid. Like he was the guy that was second in line as far as bidding. He got outbid last second. So if he doesn't want them, then you can have them. So let me know, Rick, if you want them, they're yours. If not, then they're yours, Edward. I'll wait to get started before I find out. Okay, so Edward, you want the Braves at 30. My PayPal is right there, right above Rick's first message at gmail.com. That work? And I guess I will roll with the Padres. I'm not really worried about it. Everybody else is paid up and good to go. Yeah, Padres are available. PJ, if you want them. They sold for, I think, 17, I think, maybe. If you want, I had them listed at 15. That's what they went for. Let's see. Yeah, they went for 17 yesterday and then 15 today. So if you want them, they're yours. Just who did you have, PJ? Okay, sounds good, man. Just send it to my my PayPal. It's right there, the quarter K39 at Gmail. Who did you have, PJ? I know Edward had the Orioles, the Phillies, the Rays, and the Yankees, so I just added the Braves to him. Yeah, that's what I thought. It had you under there as Philip, so I guess PJ it is. So Royals and Padres. All right, got you squared away. I appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Box number 1. And hopefully this half is better than the first half because it was just terrible. But there was a couple of decent cards, but just not anything that you're normally expecting from a front half of the case. But we're going to start right off. First card, it's Casey Martin. I'm pretty sure he's a Philly. Double check. It shows him as a Philly. That's a purple. And that is 1 out of 25. Next up, got Jared Kelly. Jared Kelly is 15 out of 50. Jared Kelly is going to the White Sox. Next up, got Patrick Bailey. Patrick Bailey, I think, is the Giants. And that is 42 out of 50. Next up, looks like a printing plate. I do not know who that is, but that is Brennan Davis. Scion 1 of 1 printing plate. And then the graded card is Mick Abel. He's a Philly. That's purple 9.5. 10 auto. 1 out of 25. Next up, box number 2. All right. First up, got Jackson Miller. Jackson Miller is 34 out of 50. Jackson Miller is going to Cincinnati Reds. Next up, you got CJ Van Eek. CJ Van Eek is a Blue Jay. And that's 31 out of 50. Well, Van Eek's a Blue Jay, so at least that's something. But I know you're looking for Austin Martin. Hopefully we can get you one. Next up is Jared Jones. And Jared Jones is, let's see, looks like he is Pittsburgh Pirates. And that is out of 99. It's really hard to see, but the green ones are out of 99. Next up, let's see, Yoquay Cespedes. He's a White Sox, and that is 40 out of 99. Thanks, PJ. I appreciate it, man. Thanks, Edward. I do appreciate it. And then next up, it's a St. Louis Cardinal, and it is Jordan Walker. I love this kid. I think he's going to be good. And that's 9.5. That's looks like it's purple, and that's 22 out of 25. So I know David's going to be pretty happy about that. I'm sure he's a Jordan Walker fan. He's a big Cardinal guy. And that's box number 2. Box number 3. It is Reed Detmers. Reed Detmers is Anaheim Angels. And that is 33 out of 50. Next up's Bobby Miller. And that is the LA Dodgers. I really hope you get a Martin, man. You haven't had the best of luck. Then again, I don't think outside of that Brennan Davis, that's only one Cub, I think. I'm pretty sure. Like none, no Hernandez, nothing. So I'm curious. That's why I like to do the 2 extra bonus boxes, just for something extra, just in case. So, but yeah, Bobby Miller is the Dodger, and that is out of 99, 96 out of 99. Next up, Chris McMahon. I just don't understand why they're awkward in the top loaders, but I mean they're secure. Everything's good. I try not to mess with them too much. So that's Chris McMahon, and I'm pretty sure Chris McMahon is the Colorado Rockies, and that is out of 99. This next one for Detroit Tigers is pretty sweet, and that is Spencer Torkelson, and that is yellow or gold, one or the other. I think it's yellow because I think the red is the 101, but this is 9 out of 10 for Spencer Torkelson. I figured Detroit would pay off tonight just because they didn't have anything last night. So Spencer Torkelson, 9 out of 10. graded card is. Sorry for the glare, guys. I've tried everything I can do with the lighting. But Jared Kelly. Yeah, Craig. The Tigers didn't have any luck last night, so I knew he was probably going to be in this side. But I mean, no, the first half was terrible. So like all the big names hadn't been hit. No, Heston, Jordan Walker, Noel Marte, Julio Rodriguez, none of them. So, but yeah, Jared Kelly. Jared Kelly is. I think I said his name earlier. That's the only thing I hate is the graded cards. You might every once in a while get a double on that, but I could be wrong. Let's see, Jared Kelly. Jared Kelly is the White Sox, and that is 32 out of 50. Oh, did you? Yeah, I didn't know if you'd watched the front half or because I didn't see you in the front half. So that's the thing. Like, there's 3 or 4 guys that were in it last night, and they carried it over into the night. The rest of everybody else is brand new. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. Out of 10, and those cards are sweet. I like that color and everything on those cards. So good call. That's how I used to do it. I was telling my wife that earlier. I was like, you watch the first half, and then whatever doesn't hit. Luckily, if they don't hit, then you know to bid up on the second half and hope for the best. So yeah, exactly what you just said. All right, so box number 4, and it's going to be Luis Gil, and he is a New York Yankee. He had a monster first game when he got called up. I'm almost positive he's pitching today too. I didn't know much about him other than he was in Bowman's best like 3 or 4 times a case, and then I kind of kept up on him a little bit, and I know he had a pretty monster. He did pitch against Baltimore, so that's not saying much. That's out of 75. I guess this is last year's rising stock that's on card. But Luis Gil to the Yankees. Next up, Asa Lacy, Kansas City Royals. And that is 49 out of 50. Well, you lucked out, Craig, man. That's a pretty sweet card. And then next up, we got Kyle Harrison. And I want to say he's a San Francisco Giant. Let's see. He is. Kyle Harrison is out of 50. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is out of 50. There you go. Next up, we got the Rangers. Baby Acuna. I know Richard's probably happy about that. That's probably one he was looking for. Louis Angel Acuna. And that is 101 out of 25. Not bad. There you go, Rick. At least I got something for you. And then graded card, 9.5, Jared Schuster. Jared Schuster is out of 99. It's really hard to see that, but you guys know that the greens are out of 99 this year. Jared Schuster. And Jared Schuster is the Atlanta Braves. So at least you got something out of that. All right. Yeah, I figured you were looking for Acuna and Martin. And I really hope I hit a Martin for you too. So at least I got the Torkelson out of the way. And then, and like I said, I still got these 2. And these are from a separate case. So that could be doubles, but it could be something extra for people that didn't hit. So box number 5. All right. First up is Drew Romo. Drew Romo is, I want to say he's a Rocky. Pretty sure he's Rockies. Yep, he's Colorado Rockies. And that is out of 99. And then you got Casey Schmidt. Casey Schmidt is San Francisco Giants. Giants are loaded in this stuff. I mean, there's just a ton. Out of 75. Next up, Garrett Crochet or Crotchet. Probably Crochet. Pretty sure he's White Sox. That's orange out of 75. Rose City. No Twins as of yet. No Twins as of yet. Next up, let's see. Emerson Hancock. And that is, Emerson Hancock is the Mariners. And that is 1 of 1. Emerson Hancock for the Mariners. So I think Adam had the Mariners. That's not a bad card. Emerson Hancock. And then next up, this is from last year's as well. Luis Garcia. That Emerson Hancock is a sweet card. I mean, for a 1-on-1, I like the red. I actually like the red for the 1-on-1s. Luis Garcia is a Philly, and that's blue. And that is of 25. I've got to get a better camera because this glare is driving me crazy. That Hancock is pretty sweet. It looks a lot better in person, not on my crappy camera. But 1 of 1 nonetheless. Pretty awesome. Box number 6, and then we'll do these. I'm really pulling for you, Rick. I really am. I hope you hit Austin Martin. All right, first up, Clayton Beater. Clayton Beater is LA Dodger, and that is out of 99. Oh, did you? So Torkelson was already pulled. Yeah, I saw the Christian Hernandez 1 of 1 was pulled in Trinity, his clear auto, and I think somebody bought it for like $750, and then now they're trying to sell it for 20 grand. I'm like, the kid's 17, like he's gonna be a star. He's gonna be a star, but you still don't know. Even if all the stars align, I mean, anything can happen between now and then. Like my wife says, they could be paperweights, but I'm hoping and banking that they're not. So. Who's played like 5 games? You talking about Torkelson or Christian Hernandez? Carson Tucker is up next. Carson Tucker is the Cleveland Indians. Oh, Hernandez? Christian Hernandez, he hasn't played in major league games or anything like that. He's like I said, he's only 17. But he's gonna be a stud, I think. It's just one of those things there, like 2018, we had Aramis Adaman. Carson Tucker's 37 out of 50. Aramis Ademan, and he was like all the rush when the Cubs signed him, and he hasn't sniffed 200. I mean, I don't even think he plays for us anymore. I think we got rid of him finally. So I don't think he's going to be like that. Like Hernandez has got way more potential, but you just never know. Kyle Nicholas up next. Kyle Nicholas is the Miami Marlins. And that is 10 out of 75. Next up, Ed Howard out of 99. And then Seth Corey for the Giants. This is crazy. Freaking Giants. Somebody's happy. I think it's Sean. I think Sean had the Giants again today as well. And they are out of 99. All right. First extra. I can't believe I've yet to pull a freaking Dominguez. And I don't understand it. Like every time. It just makes no sense. I mean, I know he's a tough pull, like a lot of the depends on the stickers and what they have and stuff, but just it's crazy. First up, Hudson Haskin. So that gets the Orioles on the board. 23 out of 75. And next up, Nick Swiney. And Nick Swiney is freaking San Francisco Giants. Holy smokes. 29 out of 75. And then you got Bobby Miller. Goodness gracious. LA Dodgers out of 99. And then you'd be happy about this one, Craig. Another Spencer Torkelson. And that is out of 25. 19 of 25. That doubles you up. Yeah, dude, I am telling you, man. Like, I can't believe it. But if you look at the checklist, the Giants have one of the biggest checklists, period, in this thing. But Jared Kelly, graded card, 9.5. And I haven't seen a black label 12 or back label 12, the Gem Mint 10. And that's a white sock for Jared Kelly. 12 out of 25. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's there's a lot of stuff, and like I said, it's only I bought some loose boxes, and yeah, Detroit definitely had a night. 2 Torkelsons. I mean, the extra one was out of the extra box, but still, one case. I mean, can't hit every single player because the checklist is actually bigger. In 2019, it was like I'm not 100% certain what it was, but it wasn't near as big. Like now, there's like 140 something players. So I mean, it makes it a little bit harder to hit every single person. But all right, final box, guys. All right, Connor Phillips. Connor Phillips is Seattle Mariners, and that is 5 of 5. So I guess that's the black. So black is 5 of 5, or of 5, and the reds have 1. Next up, Hector Yan. Hector Yan is Anaheim Angels, and that is of 50. And then I got Bryce Jarvis, D-backs, and that is of 50. And I guess I finally hit a Dominguez of 99, but Dominguez nonetheless. So Edward will be happy, at least, of 99. And then Jackson Miller is going to round us out at the end. Jackson Miller is a blue, 9.5, and that is 40 of 50. So, yeah. do a quick recap. I didn't do one last night, but we had such a small group of people. With everybody in here now, go ahead and do one. Graded cards, I had a Mick Abel, 1 of 25. Jackson Miller, of 50. The Jordan Walker, 9.5, purple, of 25. Yeah, well, I mean, I did hit some Torkelsons, and I did hit the Dominguez, and a few. I hit the Emerson Hancock 1 of 1, but yeah, it was rough, but still, somebody's a fan of some of these players, but yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it's a lot of Giants, that's for sure. That's the first time I've hit a Dominguez, but Jared Kelly, 50. Jared Schuster, 99. Luis Garcia, 25. Seth Corey, 99. Oh, on your teams? Yeah, I know, man. Like, you did hit the Acuna, and then I think you did have the CJ Van Eek, but that's not who you're looking for. Jared Kelly, out of 25. Had Brennan Davis, Patrick Bailey, Jared Kelly, Casey Martin, at Cespedes, Jared Jones. There's your CJ Van Eek, Jackson Miller, Torkelson, Chris McMahon, Bobby Miller, Reed Detmers, Baby Acuna, Kyle Harrison, Asa Lacy, Luis Gill, 1 of 1 Emerson Hancock, Crochet, Casey Schmidt, Drew Romo, Ed Howard, Kyle Nicholas, Carson Tucker, Clayton Beater, Torkelson number 2, Bobby Miller, Nick Swaney, Hudson Haskin, Dominguez, Bryce Jarvis, Hector Yon, Connor Phillips. Yeah, Rose City. I apologize. Sometimes that happens. It happens to me quite a bit. Yeah, Ed, at least I got you a couple. You got the graded Abel, the Dominguez, I think Hudson Haskins. Yeah, there's a few good ones, but it definitely was not a good case. That's for sure. And that's the thing. I've watched Bowman's Best Breaks and had John Duplantier with 5 autographs out of the 32. Yeah, I'm gonna try, man. Like I said, it's hard to come by. Everything is like quadruple the price now as soon as it comes off pre-sale and stuff. So I'm gonna keep my eyes open. Just save me as a seller and subscribe to the channel. I'll try to do something extra if I can each break. So you guys have a good night. I'll try to get everything for the most part packed up this evening. If not, first thing tomorrow, and try to get it out tomorrow. So it'll upload tracking and everything. I'll get everybody that was in last night and tonight's stuff situated and packed up. But I appreciate it, guys. Have a good night.